This is a PokePress special report. Hi, I'm Stephen Reich, here at Pegasus Games in Madison, Wisconsin, at one of the Pokemon trading card game, Chespin League Season League Challenges. I'm here with Adam Narlock, who placed 5th. He was 3-2, just missed out on the prizes for the event. But Adam, you're playing, basically it's a metagame counter deck. It uses a lot of different components. One of the Pokemon it's based around, though, is Eevee, and a couple of its evolutions from the plasma sets. Which ones did you pick out there, and how do they work in the deck?
There is Flareon, which its attack is Vengeance. It does 20 damage, plus 10 more for each Pokemon you have in your discard pile, which is really great late game. Can help swing things in your favor, especially when you only have to take out one more EX Pokemon. And there's also a Leafeon in there, which it uses Energy Crush for a colorless energy, and it does 20 damage for each energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon. It's really great against Blastoise and Keldeo.
And the Flareon, of course, very good against Virizion and Genesect, which we do see some of out there. Now you have a number of maybe smaller players. One of them is Terrakion. What functional purpose does that serve in the deck?
There wasn't really much else to put in for the Darkrai matchup, so Terrakion just seemed perfect. You have a lot of smaller Pokemon that can get knocked out in one hit, so Retaliate is usually always an option. And if need be, you can Land Crush really easily for the rest of the game.
Yeah, anything fighting weak is gotta fear that card. It's still out there. And then the next thing you also have an Audino, which is it's got an ability and it's got a kind of unusual attack. Why don't you tell us what part that plays in the deck?
Yeah, definitely #team hit bump for sure. It's not a really great Pokemon to have to attack with, honestly. You want to use it against lasers. But yeah, if you have to stall, hit bump's great. It makes the opponent flip to see if they can attach for the next turn, and attach a Silver Bangle, it does 60, so it's not too shabby.
Yeah, it's one of those things, we've seen it, first of all, against Gothitelle Selgor to get rid of the paralysis so you can actually retreat. But it has a number of other uses, especially with lasers being very prevalent in the current format. You have one more that's not really an attacker, but is sort of a bit player. It's the Electrode with Magnetic Draw. We've seen this here and there. What does the Electrode do, and how does that fit into the deck?
It's great for those of us that can't afford Beach or just haven't earned one yet. But yeah, and plenty of times when you're playing Flareon, you're using Ultra Balls to get stuff in the discard pile to power up Flareon's Vengeance. Sometimes you just got to use a Magnetic Draw to fill up your hand again, and usually it'll secure the win for you.
All right. Well, you went 3-2. What worked well for the deck in this tournament?
Flareon's Vengeance for sure. I just won so many games. The 3 games that I won, I know it played a huge factor. Other than that, Terrakion and the Darkrai matchups helped. All
right. And what maybe didn't work so well, and are there any changes you might make to the deck to improve it for if you have to use it again?
There was a couple games, and I hate to blame losing games on this reason, but I just didn't hit supporters, so maybe throwing another random receiver or two.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Adam. This has been Stephen Reich from Pegasus Games in Madison, Wisconsin, at one of the Pokemon Trading Card Game League Challenges. This has been a PokePress special report.